It's Mr. Fallon. Today is Monday, and it is the first full week of summer vacation. Yeah! Boys and girls, remember, Good Morning Muscles, your daily Kickstarter for what's going to be an amazing day and an amazing summer. It's uploaded on It's Mr. Fallon's YouTube page every single morning by 6 a.m. Wake up, find Good Morning Muscles, do it, get stronger, have a ton of fun, and just kick off your day in the best way possible. Hey, let's have some fun today. Here's a funny joke for you. What do clouds wear? Thunderwear! Alright, what do you say we get warmed up today? And today, we're going to do a husky size warm-up. And today's sport for our husky size warm-up is the parachute. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's grab our parachute. Let's get our fingers on top, thumbs on the bottom. Let's make our parachute sprinkle. Shake it nice and slow. What a pretty parachute. And now, let's take our parachute rain. Shake it medium. Medium speed. Shake that parachute. If you wanted to, you could actually use a shopping bag as your parachute or a sheet as your parachute. Mr. Fallon's using an imaginary parachute, making it rain, shaking it at a medium speed. And now we're going to shake it really hard. Do you remember what parachute shake that is? It's a storm. Shake it really hard. Come on, shake it harder, muscles. Make that parachute storm. Shake it as hard as you can. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Oh. Alright, and make it rain. A sprinkle. Nice and slow. And storm! And sprinkle. And rain, medium speed. And storm! And sprinkle. Keep your fingers on top, your thumbs on the bottom. Mr. Fallon feels his arms getting stronger. Storm! Shake it really hard. Come on, shake it harder. And stop. Alright, now let's learn our fourth type of parachute shake. It's the Superstorm. To do a Superstorm, we're going to shake it as hard as we can and jump up and down. Are you ready to make a Superstorm? Fingers on top, thumbs on the bottom. Shake it as hard as you can and jump, Superstorm. Come on, jump and shake, jump and shake. Make it Superstorm. Keep it going, keep it going. Remember, as you're getting tired, that means you're getting stronger. Working really hard, making it Superstorm. And sprinkle. Woo! Woo! This parachute's getting us so strong. And Superstorm! And sprinkle. And rain, shake it medium. Keep your fingers on top, your thumbs on the bottom. And Superstorm! And sprinkle. Alright, now we're going to try to make some thunder. Make some thunder. We're going to hold our parachute down by our toes. Bend down, and we're going to go up, up, up. And when I say thunder, bring it back down to your toes. Right down to your toes. Up, 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 thunder. Up, up, thunder. Up, thunder. Up, thunder. Up, up, thunder. Let's do it 3 more times. Oh, 2 more times. And 1 more time. Thunder. Alright, let's go back to making a sprinkle. Alright, now we're going to try to make a clubhouse. The way we're going to make our clubhouse is we're going to start off with our first fire tone. And we're going to say up, up, up. This time when I say clubhouse, hold the parachute behind your back. Take a big step towards the middle, pull it underneath your bottom, and sit down inside the clubhouse. Are you ready, muscle? Here we go. Hold it by your toes, stay on your feet. Up, 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 big step towards the middle, pull it on your bottom and make a clubhouse. And sit down on it. Wow, look at the pretty colors. Nice clubhouse and nice warm-up muscles.
Klappat hakten alla Gullfest hela dagen. Lite mjöl från livets grottekvarn. Gullfest hela dagen. Stort och stort, det har vi alltid gjort. Så det är gullfest hela dagen.
Alright, it's now time for Spot Run Story Time. Over the weekend, we started our brand new book, The Boxcar Children, and we're on chapter 3 now. If you missed chapter 1 and 2 over the weekend, go back, watch them, because you're not going to know what's going on if you don't watch those and spot run through them. Alright, chapter 3 is called A New Home in the Woods. At last, Jessie opened her eyes. It was morning, but the sun was covered by clouds. She sat up and looked all around her. Then she looked at the sky. It seemed like night, for it was very dark. Suddenly it began to thunder, and she saw that it was really going to rain. What shall we do? Where shall we go? Thought Jessie. The wind was blowing more and more clouds across the sky, and the lightning was very near. She walked a little way into the woods, looking for a place to go out of the rain. Where shall we go? She thought again. Then she saw something ahead of her in the woods. It was an old boxcar. What a good house that will make in the rain, she thought. She ran over to the boxcar. There was no engine, and the track was old and rusty. It was covered with grass and bushes because it had not been used for a long time. It's a boxcar, Jessie said. We can get into it and stay until it stops raining. She ran back as fast as she could to the other children. The sky was black and the wind was blowing very hard. Hurry, hurry, cried Jessie. I found a good place. Hurry as fast as you can. Benny took Henry's hand. Henry took Benny's hand, and they all ran through the woods after Jessie. It's beginning to rain, cried Henry. We'll soon be there, Jessie shouted back. It's not far. When we get there, you must help me open the door. It is heavy. The stump of a big tree stood under the door of the boxcar, and it was just right for a step. Jessie and Henry jumped up on the old dead stump and rolled back the heavy door of the car. Henry looked in. There's nothing in here, he said. Come, Benny, we'll help you up. Violet went in next. And last of all, Jessie and Henry climbed in. They were just in time. How the wind did blow. They rolled the door shut, and then it really began to rain. Oh, how did it rain? It just rained and rained. The children could hear it on top of the boxcar, but no rain came in. What a good place this is, said Violet. It is just like a warm little house with one room. After a while, the rain and lightning and thunder stopped, and the wind did not blow so hard. Then Henry opened the door and looked out. All the children looked out into the woods. The sun was shining, but some water still fell from the trees. In front of the boxcar was a pretty little brook ran over the rocks with a waterfall in it. What a beautiful place, said Violet. Henry, cried Jessie, let's live here. Live here? Asked Henry. Yes, why not? Said Jessie. This boxcar is a fine little house. It's dry and it's warm in the rain. We could wash in the brook, said Violet. Please, Henry, begged Jessie. We could have the nicest little home here. We could find some dishes and make 4 beds and a table and maybe chairs. No, said Benny. I don't want to live here, Jessie. Oh dear, why not, Benny? Asked Jessie. I'm afraid the engine will come and take us away, answered Benny. Henry and Jessie laughed. Oh no, Benny, said Henry. The engine will never take this car away. It's an old car, and the grass and bushes are growing all over the track. Then doesn't the engine use this track anymore? Asked Benny. No, indeed, said Henry. He was beginning to want to live in the boxcar too. We'll stay here today anyway. Then can I have my dinner here? Asked Benny. Yes, you shall have dinner now, said Henry. So Jessie took out the last loaf of bread and cut it into 4 pieces, but it was very dry. Benny ate the bread but soon he began to cry. I want some milk too, Jessie, he begged. He ought to have milk, said Henry. I'll go to the next town and get some. But Henry did not want to start. He looked to see how much money he had. Then he stood thinking. At last he said, I do not want to leave you girls alone. Oh, said Jessie, we'll be all right, Henry. We'll have a surprise for you when you come back. You just wait and see. Goodbye, Henry, said Benny. So Henry walked off through the woods. When he had gone, Jessie said, Now, children, what do you think we are going to do? What do you think I saw over in the woods? I saw some blueberries. Ooh, cried Benny. I know what blueberries are. Can we have blueberries and milk, Jessie? Yes, Jessie was beginning, but she suddenly stopped, for she heard a noise. Crack, crack, crack. Something was in the woods. Boys and girls, our steps for today. Tune in tomorrow on Good Morning Muscles. We're going to find what's creeping around out in the woods. Hey, game time! For game time this week, boys and girls, we are doing some dancing because it's the first day of our first full week of summer vacation. So we're pretty pumped about that. So we're going to be doing some dancing. And boys and girls, tune in all week long on Good Morning Muscles so you can learn all of our dances. With that said, let's dance!